You don't really understand how exceptional Atlanta is until you're here and get to see it firsthand. Atlantans, get involved and give back and make this place a better place.
John Brock and Mary Brock are just stalwarts of the Atlanta community. They have given so much. They volunteer their time whenever people ask. It's just fitting that John and Mary should be recognized for what they do for this city.
When he arrived in Atlanta as that little scholarship student at Georgia Tech, it meant everything to him because it gave him an opportunity. He was driven to make sure that he could return that blessing many times over to other students.
Well, as I was a kid growing up in small town Mississippi, I loved my mother and my father, both strong influences. The person who really was most responsible, though, for me and who I am is my mother. She taught elementary school for 43 years. She was an incredible musician. She was the one who taught me how important it was to work hard, to really be tough on yourself, to be the kind of person who does the things that are right, and importantly, to give back. She was very much a giver, someone who cared about the community.
John Brock believes in young people, and he's very purposeful about equipping and inspiring them for the future. I've had the privilege of working alongside John for a number of years in several different organizations here in Atlanta. John's dedicated, insightful, and goal-oriented, and he's highly effective. He uses sound judgment, possesses vision, and the people skills to help make that vision a reality.
John has many admirable traits. Maybe it's hard to appreciate when you say, oh, he's an accomplished business person, he has a tremendous family. But what's wonderful is through it all, family's been the most important thing. And I would extend that to his friends and family and the community in Atlanta. The way he embraces every challenge and really makes an impact. He's brought together all the aspects of his life throughout each phase, just making it better.
Well, my view is if we don't figure out a way to bring along the next generation, then we're not doing what the previous generation and the generation before that did for us. This world is all about giving back.
People may not realize how close John and Mary are to their families. They are a real family-oriented group. We see them around Atlanta, but what you don't realize is when you're not seeing them, they're probably somewhere celebrating some event with their families. I've never seen a group that is so tight, so caring about one another.
I think one thing that's important to know about John, he really has an endless passion for learning. It continues to inspire me in terms of how John is always taking on that next challenge.
His ability to inspire others and pull the best out of his team. John absolutely believed in inclusive management. What we were able to accomplish as a team just made everybody really proud and happy and included, and it's really what everybody should aspire to as a leader.